You knew this unit could put out a ton of damage, but did you know they also had insane bulk? Look at that, that is ridiculous. Hello Summoners, and welcome to another episode of FEHology, the study of Fire Emblem Heroes. Now, you should be asking yourself, why should you summon for this unit? And I don't even know where to start. They tie for the highest scoring unit in the game, highest attack from a ranged unit, an assist that gives them a second action, and effective damage versus the most powerful units in the game right now. Have we talked about their supportive capabilities? They give a free cooldown to any type of unit. Add in a duo skill that is sneaky good and gives this unit some intense bulk when paired with a unity skill. This unit is valuable in every mode and powerful in both the player's hands and the AI's hands. But enough talk, let's jump in and look at some footage.
A gift for you.
So I wanted to give you an example of how this unit plays just to start off with. Now, the key to Summoner Duels right now is special control. Even with the insane amount of damage that Chrom puts out, he doesn't take out units without his special procced. More on that later. But that's why you see me go through insane lengths to get turn 1 specials. The example I have here is with Dimitri, but keep in mind, this could just as easily have been a cavalry or a flyer. How do you feel about AoE Eitri? So let's look at how fast this progresses across the map though. The real kicker is once Chrom gets there, this player can't kill him because he's just that bulky. This is insanely oppressive. So that leads me to this firing range that I've created, and now I don't have unlimited funds, so I'm just using what's in my barracks. But I've included the sims to the ideal builds with each unit. Now we're using the Unity build we talked about earlier on Chrom, and first up we have to look at Fjorm. Is there any doubt to how this goes? And boom! God, I love this unit. Also, that is terrifying. The next one hurts me though. I had really high hopes for Arden. I mean, he has such high defense and HP. I thought surely he could do this. And if he could avoid the double, he's got this made. But you can see in the sim, the best I could do was give him distant defense 4 and Aegis fully procced, and oh, I can't watch. Ouch. Oh, he doesn't stand a chance. I cried a little. But this next one is more interesting than it looks, and keep in mind, I only have a +1 Fallen Edelgard, but look what happens in the sim. Now, Chrom only wins this matchup by 1 point of damage. That's very, very close, and means you could run into situations where Fallen Edelgard still wins. Does this unit ever go away? And speaking of never going away, the last one is, of course, Brave Hector. Now this is a mixed bag. The first one makes me wince. Seriously, like, here he comes, and yeah, he gets smashed. But let's take another look with the duo skill active. Now, keep in mind this is Unity Chrom versus Special Fighter Vector. I'm excited to Chrom, and here we go, and boom! Now, before you get too excited, direct your attention to the standard build below. This doesn't include Chrom's duo skill, but that's not going to make just a huge difference. Hector still reigns supreme. Still. When did armors become the best investments in this game? I don't understand. So for a quick conclusion, Chrom is really good, but you're gonna need to partner him with someone who can take out units like Brave Hector. It's why I paired him with Dimitri. He's my melee torpedo. But it's time to talk about some Aether Raids.
Lean on me. Always do.
Alright, so I want to rewind to the very beginning of this episode where I talked about the importance of a procced special. And I've kind of manufactured that here with Chrom, just with Deadeye and then Quicken Pulse and Times Pulse. So he's got his special ready to go. Now I've left Elamine there with her damage reduction, but we're gonna go and hit fight. All we're gonna do here is slide her up and hit end turn and watch the fireworks here. And again, like, you guys know what's gonna happen. I mean, this is Deadeye coming at you. 99. How much does that actually mean? That is 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. 118. That's nuts. Yeah. So let's go back, and I want to look at the same thing without a special. And this is the sheer power of Elamine. Now she's in the row, so Times Pulse, Quicken Pulse doesn't go off. Look at this dramatic difference now as Chrom comes down the line, because I was expecting this to end the same way. And this is a lot of attack. That's attack plus 29 on Chrom. Doesn't even take her down halfway. Not even halfway. I just... What do? You put guard on him? I don't know. Maybe we should all be like Tacho and we should put guard on every single one of our units. So, I mean, what I'm saying is that just ended, and I mean, I had the healing tower there, but still, Fjorm is back to full health. Full health. So, is Chrom good on Aether Raids defense? Yes. Does he tip the scales back? No, not even close. Summoners, we have a long way to go to make it close. Elamine is busted. So busted.
Not very thoughtful.
Now, you knew you weren't getting out of here without an arena montage, right? I wanted to put a little different spin on this, though. I'll be honest, like, this unit kills almost everything in the player phase. There are very few units that can tank it. It is incredible to watch. So I wanted to look at enemy phase, and in particular, I wanted to look at bulk. And first up, we have Linja, which is a fantastic example of what I'm talking about. And this took a little bit of setup to get right, but you can see here, yeah, I don't think anyone is accepting punishment right now, Lynn, and 0 times 2. This is what I'm talking about, though. Look at that bulk. This unit is going to be such a pain to go against. But I don't want to make it sound like this unit is invincible. And here's a great example, because this Julia is fierce. Seriously. So, of course we have to have the duo skill, because to be honest, it didn't work last time. So I wanted to give Chrom the best chance he could possibly have. Now, hold your breath, because here she comes. All right, and so many rallies, but oh yeah. Julia fans, you should all rejoice. Now, you know we had to include another Fallen Edelgard in here, but she represents damage reduction armors in general, and so it's such a good thing to see. Like, as we're coming up here, and this is another one that took a little bit of setup because armors just take forever to get here. But the big takeaway I want you to see is that this is not a given. Like, this is not a yeah, there's Tiki. I guess we get a Tiki bonus piece in here too. That's good, right? But I want you to look, once he takes on Tiki, he barely takes out Edelgard. Like, that is so close. I can't help but think they calculated this perfectly so that the margins would be that thin. I mean, I needed to give him buffs just for this to work. But these last two coming up, these are something special here. And first off, we've got to look at Corrin, and I thought this was going to go a very different way. Honest to God, I did not think I was going to be looking at Chrom. Well, I guess you guys should just watch. So we finally get set up here. We, of course, have to use the duo skill. I think he would have made it just fine otherwise, though. And check this out. Like, this is something. End turn. Here comes Corrin, and all the rallies. Of course, all the rallies. 15 times 2. Like, that That was not what I expected at all. Actually, maybe he did need the Unity skill there because that was really close. The last one had to be Legendary Claude. It had to be. And I know a lot of this is simply because we have Deadeye. I get that. But this is still something really special. Like, I did not expect this to go down so cleanly. This is like the unit that can finally tank Claude. That's incredible. Okay, so, end turn, here we go. Of course we have all the rallies because, yeah, that's what, no rallies. No rallies, we skip straight to it, and look at that. That is nuts. 210. Like, see ya, Claude. Just kidding about your your weapon. We don't care about your preference B skill. You're gone. Summoners, this unit is amazing in Arena. I mean, the fact that he can both player phase and enemy phase units, that doesn't happen in Arena at all. That never happens. Summoners, this is an important unit, but mostly in Summoner Duels. In Aether Raids, he's incredibly useful, but he's not game-breaking. In Arena, he is an amazing score bot. But most of us don't have the resources to summon 11 of him, unless you have a small human who can summon 6 of them in 160 orbs. But he makes an excellent merge project, and you're going to have to plan on some sort of counter. Now, the other thing, this unit will not get old. You've seen the longevity of the legendary version, and he's still tearing stuff up. So grab a copy, start saving for more. This is going to make an excellent merge project. With that, take care and schedule an appointment with your FEHologist real soon.